Don't be putting no wasties on my whoop whoops.
Now it's recording. I gotta, I feel like it keeps getting longer. Everything's falling apart here, and it's no fault of our engineering department. It's just that a lot of times at our place of work.
Have you turned it off and turned it back on?
Well,
Maybe it just needs a little bit of a reboot.
No, but
a little rebooty boot.
No, the problem is I've never quite understood this. We have very talented engineers, like some of the most genius people I know. For whatever reason in radio, something breaks and the policy is, well, I'm not going to say anything about it. So then the next person uses it's broken. Well, it's broken. I'm not going to say it. And it goes on and on and on until it's like, why wouldn't we just fix? And then when you finally ask engineering, they fix it right away. It's
now,
like we're waiting for it.
Here's the thing. You can't blame it on other people rolling it off to the next person because we're literally the only people in this building.
So who's the person that controls those messages, though?
Yeah, but if that person's not controlling the messages, you need to take control. You're going to have to take control.
I'll take control. Listen, there's nothing I'd love to do more than take control. And that's why we're here. Hi, welcome to your morning show, Leftover Podcast. You can watch on Facebook. See how we look. See how we don't look. Saran, you experienced one of the worst feelings I think ever. Well, modern worst feelings ever yesterday. You were going to go work out after the show.
Yes.
And you realized what?
That I didn't have my gym leggings with me.
That sucks. Because there is, it's especially
you
like.
You can't work out in jeans?
Well, and when you wake up as early as we do, and it's like, I should set up the day before. It's like, no, I'll do the day of. And then
That's always the worst thing you could do to yourself.
Yeah.
And you finally convince yourself.
Up for failure.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm going to bring like hose in the car, so now I have no excuse not to go. And then it's like, fudge. So
this was you last week. You forgot your shoes. And you're like, am I going to be douchey if I wear Yeezys? I'm like, people aren't going to be paying that much attention to you.
No, but it was legit like a big. So what'd you do, Saran?
So I just went to Ross next door and just picked up some quick pants because I was like, all right, I'll take any excuse not to work out. So I was like, all right, this can't be it.
Oh,
yeah. Girl.
Yeah. Wait, where's the Ross here?
It's just
the one next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Yes.
Hello. Was there a line to get in?
Oh, bada bing!
No, there wasn't.
Bazinga! Speaking of which, we decided in the show today that we're going to do a Comic-Con eventually.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Yes, it's going to be awesome. Awesome Con's
one here, right?
The DC one.
Yeah.
Awesome Con.
What we got to do is there's the Brony convention in Baltimore, and that is My Little Pony, and that is
packed.
lit, fam.
Kevin's told me about that, and they flood that area.
No, yeah, it's dudes who love My Little Pony, and they like
the bronies,
you see a bunch of ripped ass dudes in My Little Pony. I think we gotta do that too once everything opens up. That'd be
I'm gonna just start buying you stuff from My Little Pony. That's gonna be your birthday present every year now. It's gonna be My Little Pony.
Listen,
it could be worth something.
Collector's items, bro. I don't know if I brought it back. When I was at my parents' house, I saw the Princess Diana Beanie Baby. I don't remember if I brought it back with me though.
I feel like you would put it in your suitcase, but your mom would find it and she'd slip it out before you even had an idea. Like that one time you put a toy chainsaw in my
such a good bit.
In my suitcase,
so
and I didn't know
Yeah.
until I had already gone through security. Luckily, they didn't ding me for that. I feel like your mom would do the opposite, where you would try to sneak something out, and she'd be like, "Ha." I know everything.
I totally forgot about that, Rose. For other reason, we had a toy chainsaw.
No, that wasn't what got through security. It was even more embarrassing.
The butt cleaner, right?
It was the shiny hiney thing.
Yeah, the butt cleaner.
Because I was putting something in my suitcase, and I opened it up, and you had the toy chainsaw, and I was like, I'm not taking this through security.
Yeah.
And then I get through security, and I'm like digging in the front pocket to find something, and I'm at the airport with our boss, and I pull out, and I was like, are you kidding me? He starts laughing because we were like in a restaurant eating, and I was like, I'm done. I can't.
Did you know who it was right away?
Immediately.
The best is the shiny hiney it looks like a giant toothbrush for your rear end.
Yeah.
Like legitimately. I think
I just want to know what security, I hope we have TSA people that listen. Like, I want them to call and tell us the weirdest things they have found.
Oh my God, yeah.
I feel like shiny hiney might be like up there as like just like questionable, like what the hell?
They was at the airport in Nashville. What they started doing, which I thought was kind of interesting, that they're posting photos of TSA workers who found things.
Oh yeah.
So like that was
tons of random things.
Yeah, and this guy found a handgun, which was like good. But I thought that was really interesting to see. Like, oh, okay, there it is.
I once threw a wine bottle opener, like a wine key, away in the airport because I was like, it was in my purse because hello, I know I keep wine keys in my purse just in case of an emergency, and I'm like, probably shouldn't bring this on an airplane.
I forgot. I had the last time I flew, they took a lighter I have has a cutter on it for cigars, which I didn't know was in my backpack, which means it's gone through several flights.
Oh,
and the guy's like, "Do you have a vape in there?" I'm like, "No." And he pulled it out, and I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch."
And you're like, oh, I forgot that was
Yeah,
there.
and I had to play it cool, like I legitimately didn't know it was in there because I legitimately didn't know it was in there.
Well,
so
then you didn't have to pretend. You literally
I was like,
didn't
son
know
of
it was in
a
there.
gun. Rose, what are you excited about today?
I have a busy day, and I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna go get lunch with EB. I think we're going down to Wharf.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And then I have a dinner tonight with one of my like high school best friends that I still like. She's still one of my best friends, but like we've been friends forever. So I'm excited to see her again. I don't know where we're gonna go. We might meet somewhere like in Columbia.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. It'll be fun.
Do you just have like a ton of leftovers in your hotel fridge now?
Yes.
That's like the best thing to have,
I do.
though. That's the
I
best
do.
to have at a hotel.
So like anything that I have left over, usually it'll be like stuff that's non-perishable, like my water or snacks or whatever. I bring them back in the studio, so next week like they're good. But yeah, the leftovers, I don't know what to do with them because I don't have a microwave in my hotel room.
We have one here.
Yeah, but then I have to walk over here to eat my leftovers.
Here's the thing. No one really uses the microwave here, so you could just unplug it and take it to the hotel if you wanted
That's
to.
probably
for a
true.
week.
Or there's that what's the oven thing we have?
Toaster oven.
Yeah.
Hoodie uses that though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take. Also, that I wouldn't take
It's
that
dirty.
one. But that's a good idea.
Or
Yeah. Could you imagine seeing me walk from the building with a microwave? I would get stopped.
No.
They'd be like, "Where the hell did you get
I
that
would just
from?"
take it from the other stations. Like, whereas only of all the stations in this building, only 2 are functional right now. So I would just take it from the other station.
I think that but nobody's using that one.
We're treating the station. It's gonna be like with Jurassic Park, the new ones where like they turn the vehicles on from the first movie and they work fine.
Yes.
That's what the other stations look
Yeah.
like. Where it's like the tarps are covered up, or it's gonna pull off, be like, "Whew, Delilah, is that you?" And hopefully she's still working. So that's Hoods, what are you excited about today?
I'm excited just because Teddy. I've been training Teddy to get used to the new
Teddy, your
apartment.
dog?
Teddy, yes, Teddy, my
Because
dog.
it kind of sounds like a kid when he said
my
it.
child. Yeah, I mean, he is my
little
child.
baby.
But yeah, I've been training him to get used to where the new apartment is, and he actually.
yeah.
So yes.
Oh, true.
Oh, that's
'cause
awesome,
This
yeah.
is in the hall, right?
Yeah, and Maura texted me today that he actually went to that apartment instead of our old apartment, or our
Aw.
current
Look at
apartment
that.
now. So
Look at that.
we're excited. It'll be interesting because
Hey.
like Maura and I have never had a pet and moved, so we're gonna figure
true.
out like
It
what we
is-
do with him while moving
Yeah,
everything.
that's-
Just
Oh,
from
that
experience,
sucks.
like just let him sniff all the things. Because
Okay.
like Tormund, when we moved, he was like he was just wanting to like smell everything. It's like a whole new adventure for him.
Yeah.
So many new smells. Are you gonna train him to like get you drinks from the fridge? Because I feel like
I mean,
I
want
wanna do
It's
that.
gonna be a small ass drink, bro.
just like a mini fridge.
It's gotta be like a bottle shot.
Bring like a mini fridge.
We found out yesterday, like, I mean, every dog's like sort of a sun baby, but pretty much. But our apartment, we don't really get a lot of sun where we're at now. The new apartment, he has like this whole new like alcove, we're calling it for him.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So yesterday, like I set up, literally, it's called Teddy's chair. I put it by this window. He literally stayed in the chair all day yesterday.
boss.
I love that. Don't you love that face when they're like in the sun and they're just like the eyes
Relaxing.
are closed and the nose is like up just slightly? They're like, this is the best.
They're
The
like-
simple pleasures.
I take Chewy back to our first apartment every now and then when he's getting a little full of himself, the one in Des Moines, and just and like I walk him to the door and he looks back like, "Do we have to?" I'm like, "You need to see this."
On a random Tuesday, he's
Yeah.
like, no,
No, we have.
I'm through with this attitude.
We have. He remembers, which is the craziest. I'm sure it's the smells, whatever. I also think too, like this is going deeper. I'm sure vets could tell us, but when I take Chewy back to Minnesota, he knows where we are. I'm sure it's the smell. Like he can just smell. It smells like a
Dogs are
different area.
super smart.
Yeah. Well, he's all right.
Don't you
I'm kidding.
dare.
He's adorable little baby.
He's the smarty
He's a little
pants.
baby. Saram, what are you excited about today?
I'm excited. I'm gonna go to happy hour later today.
Yay!
Ooh, girl.
Yes,
How happy
I'm
we getting?
excited. I'm trying to get super happy, guys.
Yeah. Who you going with?
I'm going with some of my girlfriends. So that's pretty much it for my day.
Yes.
Looking forward to getting a little lit.
I like
Ooh,
it.
just a little bit. Be majorly lit. I get to go to get my hair did today. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Cute.
Yeah. Go to the gym, and then Andrew O'Day and I writing songs tomorrow. So I'm writing some stuff today, and we got some big things coming in 2021. So I'm very excited about. So chance to see Hoodie Sling merch. That's the
Yeah,
goal
yeah,
for
yeah.
that. So you can follow along with everything. Watch the show on Facebook, facebook.com/YourMorningShow.